trade I love so much. I just okay, okay, good. Yeah, so 45 minutes. Let's go to- We did a very nice sell on gold last week, and right now I'm still in the sell. And as predicted, we were the buyers and the sellers. I use that for those who are in the training group. I use that a lot to analyze and give the lectures in the group generally. So, and we're able to point out few areas as to where I'm looking forward to have the market head to. So, so we had this on go, and we were looking forward to gold was going to drop nicely. So I was happy it did because I caught gold from uh, around this area. I caught gold right there after we had this trend line being rejected. So and price started heading down. So because why did I hold gold? I took a profit here. Uh, hello, can you guys hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey man, can you hear me please? I hope you don't have any problem with hearing me.
Oh, oh,
Oh yeah, if you want to
my line is cool.
if you want to speak, you can unmute yourself. So you just select your what's it called now, your mic. So just unmute yourself. AY just joined us. Good to have you, AY. You're welcome. So let me know if you have any problem in the group, so I'll be able to come back, or you have any question there about, and I'll be able to also attend to those questions. So um, we took this very nice sell on gold, um, and price started dropping, and I had my bias here that price will probably head back up. All right. So, but I had my take profit here, and that was a very nice profit to catch. So, but then I was also looking at this guy, this candle. Let me see if I can use this. I was looking at this candle right here, and I was possibly seeing some push down to break below our uptrend. So, and after breaking this uptrend, I was looking forward to a very nice break. Our buyers zone violated them, and we have second buyer zone also being violated right there. So, and that gave me the impression that we'll probably be looking forward to go dropping further. So, having said that, I knew I had a program. What's it called during the week, so I won't be able to really attend the program thereabout. So what I did was that I just took a sell on go, just right here. I just took a sell. I got this entry right here, and I just left the trade running. So we had a breakout, came back, we tested the trend line, we tested our support zone, our breakout zone right here. Buyer zone being broken that right there. We tested and price started dropping. So right when I got here, I had this candle popping up. I think I won't be able to use this properly. Let me see. Um, okay, let's just continue. I'm finding very good. So I had this nice entry right there, which um correlates with our breakout zone or support right there, and price side dropping. So when I had this green candle, exhaustion green candle, there was the urge to close out this trade, and I was like, no, my bias is still that gold was going to drop, and I had my stop loss around this area, so I was willing to take that risk. So after all, gold started dropping back after a little pushback up. Now, this is what you need to understand when you are trading. When price continue to hit to the upside, you have lower low, you have an higher high, you have an higher low, you have an higher high, you have an higher low. So it shows that you are an uptrend. But when an uptrend gets violated, you have an higher high and you have an higher low, but then you don't have an higher high again. You have more or less like a lower high. That gives an indication that price at that point is rejected. We are in the seller's region now, and price will continue to push the downside. So over here, price was not coming back to my entry, which is more or less like an healthy note for me. And we have price still heading to the downside. So overall, I'll still be looking forward to what's it called now? Gold still dropping further to let me see. I'm just getting used to what's it called now. So I'll still be looking forward to gold coming back to this region. We're testing this possible region right here too. So possibly looking for a kickback up or a further push to the downside. So that would be my outlook for gold thereabout. So yeah, but don't worry. We're just analyzing and looking at the possibilities of what we are seeing and see how we can analyze this properly and see what we are looking at. So you don't just have the chart; you want to know what is behind it. So if you want to take a trade on these, let's see if we can push down to. Oh, sorry. Uh, I should be 30 seconds. That should be 30 minutes. Okay, we have seen shipping now. Okay, good morning all. Please, I won't be able to stay till the end of the class. My cousin is getting married and I have been busy. Hopefully to get the recording. Okay, very well. Well, you can get the recording on YouTube. The recording will be on YouTube. And one of the problem I don't like with trading view is because Nigeria has some level of limitations. I've been trying to use my card to pay for the subscription on trading view. I've not been able to get along. So, but I'll try as much as possible to see if I can get some of my visual card and see if the payment will go through. So one more thing you'll be looking out for gold entry right there. So we'll be looking forward to a breakout, retest of this area, and the healthy retest, then price will start heading to the downside. So this on the what's it called now? On the 15 on the 30 minutes time frame. So a breakout of this level, we test that level, then we'll be looking forward to a very good entry right there, and price will continue to lead. Now this level has hold. So what is the probability that gold is going to continue its move down? this is what I'm looking at. Look at these candles, very strong candles. We have this green bullish candle coming up, and a bearish candle. This all these candles becomes very strong. Green candle coming up. So and gradually you see that the bullish move is dying out gradually. So it's dying out gradually. So uh, for us confirming what is going to happen outside this area, if we see some reaction and price is finding very difficult to break, we're possibly going to be looking forward to um, um, for those who are scalpers. So possibly be looking forward to more or less like a breakout, retest of that area, support, resistance area, retest it, and price head back to retest this area. So, but then if you get a breakout of there, then that will be a very interesting, nice move to the downside. So, that's my bias on gold generally. So are we okay with that? So we'll go to I'm looking forward to the couple of trades that I'm in presently. Let's check USD cap. Yeah, I guess my internet is not too good there. So but just like I said, we have too many things loading on our internet presently. So let's start with the daily time frame and see what we have on the daily time frame. Okay. Yeah, so if you notice in the group, I was pointing out, we pointed out this uptrend, this uptrend zone right there, and we look forward to having a retest of this area and price push down. Now, I took a sell off here and I had this very nice profit. So my TP1 got hit. So and I saw these on the candle. So we have this very strong bearish reaction on this candle, and that's gave me some sense of worry that price might be continuing back up to retest our resistance zone right here. So overall, what I'm going to be looking at is that price might continue to push to the upside. Why? Because of this candle, this bearish candle broke out of our trend line, of our upward trend, of our big guys move to the upside, sluggishly broke out, and gradually we see all these candles dying out. There was no momentum in the candle. And next, I got this reaction. We had this one, two, three, 4, 5 candles. Take out almost about 10 to 12 candles right here. Took them out, and gradually you see all these shopping movements, and this gives me some sense of worry that I should be getting out of the sellers market. So this sellers market is not going to work. Okay, we had successfully breakout of buyers market, but then the momentum after the breakout was dying out. So it didn't give me the possibility to continue to stake my money towards a weak seller. So, and for me to continue the sell, I need the second buyer's zone being broken, but we didn't see that. So we had price push up, came back, we tested that level, and price push up. So overall, I'm going to be looking forward to price coming back to where we have what's it called resistance, 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 so price might be pushing up towards this area. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. So if you're going to take a trade, let's check on the 1 hour time frame, the two. Let's see what we have on the 1 hour time. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, possibly we'll be looking forward to see this level being tested again. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing this level tested again. So price selling up to this level, we test this level, and price will continue to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for on USD CAD. Price we test so price we testing this level right there. So that will be around 12670. So 12670 thereabout 12671. This area will be nice to test and before price start heading to the upside. So let's check other pairs. Let's check new GDP USD and see what happens with GDP USD. Okay, very nice, interesting news. Let's start with the daily time and see what happens. Now, on GDP USD, for those who are in the training class, um, Lawrence did crucified what he was looking at for what happened on GDP USD. And if you would notice generally, our big guys market generally is to the downside, right? So if our big guys market is to the downside, overall look we should be looking at joining our big guys move. But then I was optimistic that after these areas have been tested generally, we had this one touch. We didn't have a very nice touch. We had the second touch, a third touch. Price was going to shoot back to the upside, and we test this trend line towards resistance level, resistance, and price will start coming down. Now, the big guy actually gave a clue that price was going to shoot up. So overall, when you're looking at this, you see this very nice candle coming up, and the sellers dying out and created this candle. This candle was an indication that okay, now we're good to go, and a lot of people will start buying, and buying this was the biggest risk of all. So, and you had price come back, we tested that level, a little move up before we had this break. So right now, I'm not seeing this guy giving up. We still have a long move to the downside. So we had these area being broken. So um, I'll be looking forward to see more of price running to the downside because we had practically more or less like no clue as to where this is going to stop. So we had this move. We could be seeing price heading down to this level generally. So, and if you are looking at that, um, there's more to it. So we'll probably be seeing price head down. So first target will be that level. Then I guess I'm not too conversant with trading view again. I have to start learning trading view all over again. It's really crazy right now. So, but then overall, we have price just still pushing to the downside generally. So, if you are going to take a trade on this, let's see what we have on the 1 hour time frame. Or let's start with the 4 hour time frame. Okay, right now, probably we'll wait and see more reaction on this candle. So, if price will start back, we might see a push up, a comeback, more or less like and hold between these areas. Then a breakout of whatever we have then that will give me a confirmation that price is going to go down. But right now, I probably won't be able to sell this. I won't want to just sell this without some more confirmation as to where to get it. But right now on this 4 hour candle, there's nothing here. So yeah, and if you move down to the 30 minutes time frame, let's see what we have in 30 minutes. Yeah, so you can see how price is kicking off right there. So there's still more information that needs to be given. So if you want to trade this, you probably will be waiting for a breakout of this zone or price comes back, creates more or less like a retest of this support, this resistance line area. So that will give more indication to sell. But overall on USD, GDP USD, I probably will just chill a little bit and get more data before I would want to trade this. I'll just pretty much get more data on this before I want to trade this, or I expect price to come back with test this level and push the downside, or wait for a breakout of this level. Then we have, let me just pick this. So I probably want price to come back, we test this level, then we can continue to the downside. Or break out of this area, we test it, then continue to the downside. But this candle right here is a very strong candle. The guy doing this knows what he's doing. So he's not ready to give up. Though he still needs more buyers to step in, more people to buy from him. So and he'll be willing to sell more at an expensive price to the buyers, then before price continue to head to the downside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be looking out for. And,
I think that there's okay. I wanted to say there's a noise from.
yeah, I guess someone just joined us. Yeah, okay. The park just joined us. You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay, that is the,
Yeah. So
yeah, that's the nail out.
no, that should be the park. No, not Daniel. Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Are you with us? Can you put on your mic? Let's know you can hear us clearly. Yeah, there's one other trade I want us to look out for, and just NZD card. Hello, Deepak. Can you hear us? You can try and unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah, Steven also joined. Deepak is in. Um, I want to be sure Deepak can hear us. I know. I don't know. Probably he joined the last time and he had issues with hearing us. But let's be sure that he can hear us. Okay, this is one pair that I'm also interested in.
Hello,
And
guys.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You're welcome. How you doing? Yeah, it's cool. I can hear you now.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm using phone and on road, like I'm traveling, so it's like some
Oh,
network issue, but still I'm able to connect. Yeah,
okay,
going
okay.
with Ncard.
Yeah. But you can see my screen and hear us clearly.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, and we were practically looking at a couple of pairs. Some of the ones we took last week, and what are the possibilities of such pairs actually yielding more profits this week. So we've talked about gold, and are you connected with us from your laptop or from your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Oh yes, sir. So right now on the NZD card, I'm still looking forward to having this level being retested. Price still shifting to the downside, but then I'd want more of price reaction towards our breakout level. That would be very nice to watch. If price comes back to that level and we test this level, then we might be getting more interest in the selling option. Yeah. Let's just go down to the 30 minutes time frame and see what we have there. I have a question in the group. Okay, Steven, yeah, no problem. Yeah, you already took permission in the group. How's your health now? I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, please don't mind me. Normally I use my hand to call, but I noticed that most of everybody trading view, so I just had to go activate my trading view and see how I can use trading view again. Yeah, so I'll possibly be looking forward to a retest of this trend line and then before I see price heading to the downside. Or rather, I'll probably be waiting for to see a breakout of this level, a breakout of this level right there and retest, then price continue to downside. The back, I know you do more of indices. Yeah, I notice you do more of indices. So, what pair are you looking out for in indices? Sorry, some disturbance. Okay, we had we going to. Okay, at your hand. All right. Okay. Okay, GU and US 30 gold next week. Pretty much interesting. We looked at gold, we looked at GU, and I already shared my bias on GU. Still looking forward to possible price dropping for next week. But for me to get into that trade, I need more data to work with rather than just having all this. So I'll probably be looking forward to price coming back to test this resistance zone. Then that will be an interesting area to sell. Or we have a breakout of this level, we test that level, and we head continues to the downside. So Bitcoin, who's thinking of Bitcoin next week? I'm still in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is I'm looking forward to Bitcoin shooting back up. But then overall, this is what I'm looking out for. I'm still seeing that Bitcoin could possibly drop further towards
Some So I'm looking at Bitcoin by somewhere around 38, 800, 900 range. This was
yeah.
my analysis I did yesterday on my system.
Okay, so
But since I have seen like from past few weekends, like BTC is quite slow on like
yes,
Saturday, Sundays. It normally makes a big move somewhere on Monday first half, then again in midweek. So this is going on from last few weeks.
yeah,
Otherwise, there was a time when BTC or like other cryptos used to be more volatile on the weekends.
yeah. Most volatile on the weekend. That's true. So these areas are where I'm looking forward to BTC coming. I'll probably be seeing bits coming down to 38 thereabout, Bitcoin dropping down to 38 thereabout, or 31 thereabout.
Yes.
So somewhere around this area will be very nice. And the reason why I said this was because of this weekly exhaustion candle. So, but then doesn't confirm anything, all right? But then I'm still looking forward to, we still have more rooms for Bitcoin to drop further before shooting back to the upside generally. So if we are looking at that, then what are the possibilities of taking trades on Bitcoin next week? Then we'll probably be looking forward to more or less like a breakout there, then the price will just start dropping. So if you go down to your 30 minutes time frame, you probably will be narrowing down your search to yeah. So more loop you have right there. So either you have wait for a breakout of this level and price start dropping, or you have price come back to that level. A reaction at that level will give you an entry towards the downside. So that will be interesting to watch on Bitcoin. Yeah, right there. So
So what are your thoughts on US 30?
yeah, US 30. Let's see. I'm just pull it up.
Although it was a more like a news driven just last week, the
Mm.
Fed meeting.
Last week I didn't even check US 30, but
Yes.
yeah, this guy was just creating some very nice, interesting news. Yeah, I remember Daniel mentioning position as to where they want US 30 to go, and I just said, I just checked my phone. I said, if US 30 come up, I'll probably just be interested in buying, in selling it. So I was looking forward to a bunch of this area, and pretty much it happened. So we have this bouncer around that area, and the guy started dropping. I didn't even know it just dropped. So I'm just checking now and see this drop. So overall, I'm still going to be looking forward to more drop on US 30 to retest our level right now.
33 6, 33 400 and 32 600 are my next
Your
level
next TP,
supports.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
32,600, 32,600,
yeah,
32,
close
yeah,
to that.
somewhere around there. That would be an area to watch. That would be a very good area to watch on US 30.
So, Jerry,
Yeah,
Jerry,
yeah, yes.
between the where you have this very kind of stopping and the suggested this, resistance, can one still do? Can one still take shots in
Sure,
and
sure, sure, sure. You can, you can. This is a daily time frame. Let's narrow it down to the let's start with the 1 hour
for
time
one
frame.
hour?
Let's start with the 1 hour time frame. Sure, you can take a trade. But right there, you still have a very huge pitch to. But then, if you are going to take a trade, you also have to be watching out this guy right here. One thing I've always said, and I'm going to talk about when you get to, for those in the training group, is when you talk about volume. All right. A lot of people call it
Yeah.
volume, we call it momentum. All right. So see this drop of a candle, and look at our bearish move. This is an LD sell-off right there, and you can see how this candle gets stronger on its next move. So if you're going to take a trade like this, you have to be very careful so that you don't get. This is a very good trade to take, but then I'll probably be looking forward to um, price showing more interest around this area, comes back to this area. That would be pretty much interesting to take. I don't want to take a trade that is running too fast to the downside. It's like you're in a slope, you're in a mountain, and you right on the mountain you throw down one of the rocks, a small rock, and you want to catch the move of the rock while coming down very fast. It's going to be difficult because so that you don't get yourself burnt in the hand on the long run. So most likely you want price to slow down a little bit, okay, see some level of reaction like this, so this that you have some level of interesting uh, opportunity right there. You don't want the reaction to be too sudden, just the same way it came down.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like you have this guy running in a fast speed, and you have this speed bump coming in. This speed bump over here didn't do much of a damage to this car running at 100 kilometer, all right, running at 100%. So now you have this 100% move. So you possibly be looking forward to more or less like a slowdown, a speed bump over here, just coming and slowing it down a little bit. Then that gives you some level of entry. So let's check if we have some of that slowdown on the 30 minutes time frame since we didn't catch that on the 1 hour. Yeah, so we are not seeing too much. Okay, we are not seeing too much. So I still want more of a retest on that area, a slowdown of that area, then that will give more interest as to joining this, to catching this move to the downside. I hope you get that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Just a quick one. Can you do a breakdown of the USD ZAR, the rand versus the dollar?
which one is that?
You want
USD ZAR.
exotic pair.
Okay, exotic pair. Okay.
Yeah. It's South African.
USD ZAR, right?
ZAR.
ZIR.
Yeah. Get euro. That. Yeah. The only reason I'm asking this question is because we've had a couple of natural events that's happened now, and the rand was kind of coming down nicely. And we've had a couple of floods and natural events that's happened currently, so the rand's weakened a lot.
Okay. Let me just put out. So,
And it's a very it's when I do trade it, it's a very liquid pair. It's almost like a gold sort of pair to trade, but I'm very scared of trading it now at the moment.
okay. Now,
It's too volatile.
is it the pair you're looking at?
Currently, it's on upward movement.
Is it the pair you're looking at?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Now I literally run away from this pair. I have a friend. I have a friend here in Nigeria. This is his best pair. This is his best pair, but I literally run away from this pair. Yeah. So right now we are in the daily time frame, and firstly I want to say, okay, we have this move to the upside. Um, pretty much and then yeah. So let me just give an heads up on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had this move to the downside, price breaking out very strongly to the upside, coming back to test this upward trend line. So I said we have price breakout of this resistance level right here. Let me just put this. Which is more or less very important. So if price breaks out of this resistance level, you'll probably will be seeing price continue getting back into this big guy trend line, the overall trend line to the upside. So that indicates that this seller is violated. This guy is just a short sell movement. So we might be seeing some push to the upside, comes back, we test the trend line again, and that will be an interesting move to the upside. So we'll probably be seeing more of an high sequence into this area, and price might be. So target here, you'll probably be looking forward to.
Yeah, you see, I'm just worried because
Yeah,
I'd love to trade it.
yeah.
It's a great pair to trade.
Yeah, if you want
It's
to
very
trade,
liquid.
if you want to trade this,
But like,
be sure that you have a very big account.
Yeah, no, you need to have the right level. But the thing is, because of the catastrophes now in the recent days,
Yeah,
I think the rand might go up. The ZAR might still go up a little bit. With the floods and everything that's happened now.
sure, sure. We have a bullish flag here, breakout. So probably might see price push up, come back to test this zone right there. So a retest of this zone could trigger your entry to the upside and price start heading to the upside.
Yeah.
So right now, looking at this
So
overall,
where would
yeah, I'm listening.
so where would a good entry for this one be?
Okay, let's slide down to the 15 minutes time frame. For this pair, because of how volatile it is, you probably will want to streamline your entry even to the what's it called, to the 5 minutes time frame. So basically you have let me just point out this. Let me see if I can keep um, I'm trying to learn how to use what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I guess I did the wrong thing. Let me just okay. Somewhere around 15.67. Okay, 16.67, 15.67, a breakout of
Yeah.
that zone. So if you have a very good breakout of this level right there, so a retest of this level will be an interesting area to start buying. Let me see if I can do it.
Cool.
Yeah,
That makes sense, though.
yeah. Well, somewhere around there. So I'm trying to see if I can remove this. I'm just give me a few minutes.
You sleeping?
Okay, good. So right now we have this push to the upside. So I'm going to watch this very closely. If I'm going to take this, now if I'm going to take this, now I probably will be looking forward to more of a slippage to the upside, more pressure to the upside. So I'll get more pressure. So anything outside this area, a retest of that level will be a very good level for me to look out for opportunity to start buying. So anything
Yeah,
outside
they're at
that,
the top, eh?
yeah, at the top, just watch for a breakout, retest. So when you have this retest, you probably will be looking forward to an exhaustion candle, more of this green candle. Can you see this green candle that I'm pointing to? This
Yeah, I
very,
see it.
yeah, that green candle. You will probably be looking forward to something like that on 1567 or 1566 thereabouts. So that will be a very good entry for you to start pushing to the upside.
But that would be like a long short.
No, no,
Hold it
no,
for a few
no,
days.
no. That's a buy, not going short. Okay, so I still see that the pressure is to the upside. So I always want to concentrate more on where the big
Yeah.
guys money is. So which is to the upside. So before I would consider anything selling this, I would see more of a pressure from the seller coming down before I sell this. But right now, the push is to the upside. So you only need to be interested in more price to the upside. So I would love to see a breakout of this level, 1566, 57 thereabout. When I retest on that level, then that would be a very good buy. So, and if you're looking for possibly a take profit zone, let's move down to yeah, so possibly 1536, 1636 thereabout would be an interesting place to look at there on a long your long bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it breaks out and does that, you'll probably be seeing price heading towards the last high to retest that high.
Yeah, because I'm looking at that level. The only reason I'm asking, I am from South Africa,
Yeah,
and I'm looking at it dropping to about 13 in the future. So that would be a possible a short for a couple of days, but long short. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, possibly. We
Hold it,
still
yeah,
have this
I'll
level.
hold it for a couple of days.
Yeah, we still have this level still strong. So if price comes back and then gets back into this level, then you should start looking for possible shorts to the downside. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's I clearly stay out of it. Uh, I get burnt, I get burnt, my hand
Perfect.
gets
Thank you
burnt
so
out.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, what other player do you guys want me to look out for before we wrap it up? Have we,
Hey,
have we talked about
no, daily meeting.
Euro GDP?
Do you want to teach about all?
Euro GDP.
Let's look at that. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's why I am concerned about Euro GDP. I saw this move, and for those who have been in the group over time, you could remember that we've watched this level several times, and I made it clear that this was a level associated to about 6 years support, thereabout. So if we go back, we possibly be checking this level more or less like a 6 year support. And we were looking forward for price to continue to push up. Right here, we caught some nice speed, but price went back and came back to retest this level. Uh, Came back, went back up, and all like that. So since then, I've not given more room to Euro GDP. But what I'm we still have these big guy right here. So I possibly be looking forward to price coming back to retest this big guy and then selling it off. So if I'm going to look forward to this guy, then let's check the 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be looking forward to price coming back to retest this level. Yeah. Price coming back to retest this level. That will give you um, an interesting move to buy thereabout. So this candle seems strong. This candle seems strong, and we have the bearish candle not showing much of the concern. So, but then I would still love to see price coming back. Then before I head back to retest this level, then I'll probably be setting up a sell limit somewhere around here for price to drop back to the downside. Yeah. So any other question? Do you have any question as regards everything you have done today? Or you want me to
I think
look
that
at?
will be top looking for me.
You want me to look at one more pair, or probably we
I
just
missed
yeah
gold.
yeah the pack. What do you mean?
Yeah, I missed gold analysis. So can you just go through, I mean, for a minute?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, XAU.
Yeah, it's coming up.
You
Yeah,
still see it dropping or any reversal anytime
I'm
soon?
still dropping the guy. I'm still dropping. I'm still dropping on. I'm still having my drop on gold. Still have. I still have opportunity of selling.
1860 is what I'm thinking, maybe in next week or so.
Yeah. I'm also still looking forward to go um going much more lower, going much more lower than that. So um let me go to the first I think. So we'll just make it snappy and for those who want to watch this video,
Mm-hmm.
it's on my
So it will be
YouTube
short
channel.
term buy, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm shorting this. I'm still in a sell position right now. I have myself towards this level. Yeah, I have myself right there, and price is still heading to the side. I want gold.
1860, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
want
I'm
gold
also,
to come down to this 1922, then 1900 there, and possibly now this one interesting thing. I'm seeing this guy coming down. Yeah, and we have this flag up and price returning. So I'm still seeing this guy dropping as far as 18, 1865 thereabouts.
yes, yeah, yeah, 1860. 1860 is what a broader number for me. So
Yeah,
it should be
so
in that range.
possibly we're seeing
Yes.
gold drop down to that level. So that's my best look on gold. So right now I don't have a TP on gold. I'm just trailing
Unless,
my stop.
un- unless there is a major news coming around next week, some war or something. I mean, as a technical side, it should go to 1860. But yeah, maybe
Yeah,
from a news point of view, anything
sure.
can happen in next week.
Yeah, if it gets to 1900 right now, I'll possibly be seeing gold giving more of a lower low sequence. So that would take us to 1860 thereabout. Okay, let's look at one more pair. I saw that in the someone requesting us looking at Euro and ZE.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, this repair. Now I remembered I made mention about this in the group, and I'm looking at this guy right here. So and we have these push to the upside, and we have this resistance level right there showing up. So I have this upward channel right here. So I've seen price reacting around that level, coming back to resistance zone right here, and that will complete the channel, the upward channel that we have, and the later breakout retest, then price will continue this overall move to the downside. So this is what I'm looking out for on Euro NZD. Now this is the 4 hours time frame. Let's check what we have on the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, so right there you can see our price is dying out gradually. So you have price pretty dying out. So price pushback, the test, that will be an interesting area to look out for. Price show more interest around that area, come down to that area and push back, we test that area and price will start dropping into the downside. So overall, I'm looking forward to price coming back with, down to this area, breakout, then price shoot back to retest this trend line. My first interest, that will be my TP1 on Euro NZD. Then I could now consider price heading to the downside, continuing the assault from bearish gap. So I still feel GDP is still going to continue its assault on euro overall. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, my internet is pretty slow because I have too many things on this internet right there. We are streaming live on YouTube. We are connected with free conference, and my Streamlab OBS is working. So too many load on the internet presently. So that's why we have all this live. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking out for. I just see more price push down, then retest, then yeah. Sorry, was late. We discussed AED card, AED, USD already. No, we've not actually. Do we still have time to do that? Most times when we come on live stream and we come live, we just continue to enjoy the moment and it's lovely discussing this. So I'm going to be discussing more on Tuesdays. I'm going to be live for those in the training group, so you can come around onto the live with you guys. And on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a live trading, so for all members to also come around and join. I am on this trade presently. I'm selling this trade. I'm in about 125 pips thereabout on this trade. Yeah, I guess I shared in the group. So really, I don't keep records like that. So I just to continue to accumulate. So let's see what we have. For those who might want to take this trade, I still see price heading to the downside on AED USD. So I still feel that price will still want to head to the downside where we have our next level. So it's a long journey for me. I think thereabout. So we have this very nice breakout right there. So you trading this, like I said earlier, you have this big huge candle. it's difficult for you to just jump in and say, because you have this good red candle to the downside and it's going to be huge. You are taking a very big risk. You need to have more data. You need more information. So, and for those information to fill up, you probably will be looking forward to what you have or maybe lesser time frames and see if there are room. Most importantly, when you want to look out back down. Hello, can you guys still hear me? Hello, can you guys still hear me? Mr. Wale, can you hear me? Yeah, hello. Hello, can anybody hear me? Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys? Please. I
Yes,
noticed.
but some disturbance.
Okay, fine. Okay.
There's a background noise from your side.
Okay, I guess that's my fan. I'm actually using my earpiece initially, and I noticed the earpiece is it's a rechargeable earpiece. Let me see if I can connect back. Um, yeah, hello guys. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Yes, we can. We
Okay.
can.
Okay, good, fantastic. So, right now on what's it called? AD USD, you probably will be looking forward to price retesting this level. So a slowdown of these ash movements. So if you have that slowdown, price comes back, retort and reacts around this area, then price will continue to the downside. Or you have a breakout of this area, retest that level, then that will be a very good selling point for you. So until then, I'm just jumping in and saying, okay, price will start heading to the downside because the candles are strong, then you probably will be um, doing more damage than good. So that's for um, AED USD. Let's check AED NZD finally. So I'll just wrap it out. Yeah, I just feel AED is going to be a weak pair for looking forward to next week. So AED pair, I just feel it's going to be a weak pair. So if you're also looking at AED, what's it called now? AED JPY, you probably will be interested in putting your money on JPY also. Maybe slightly. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. So that's slightly there about there. I just probably will just stick to this pair. SID looking forward to. I'll be looking forward to a breakout of this level. So this level is going to be interesting to me to watch generally. So So a breakout of this level will be interesting. We'll get a breakout retest of that level, then price can continue to the downside. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for on this pair. So probably we'll be having price come down, retest this level, then continue to the downside. That's AEDNZD. So thank you very much, guys. Let's wrap it up. We've looked at a lot of pair. If you want to watch this, you can also go to my YouTube channel, Image FX Global. Then you can have this video live stream there. I guess it's going to take a couple of minutes before it gets completed, but you can actually have it there. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you guys coming around.
Thank you. I think that
Yeah.
you can send your link to YouTube to on the platform.
Sure. I'll do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So for trainers, I'm going to be waiting for you in the evening. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.